Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Spaceman Watches. This playlist is the one where I watch the replays of casual players that I've downloaded. They're posted by casual players. I don't know the outcomes. All I know is there are some heroes that are a little bit more out there. Other than that, I have no idea what's going to happen. So here we go. Elf versus Undead. We have Slap Happy, who's actually playing random, against Cochise, who is Undead. Let's see, I guess I'll call him, we'll see, I'll spur of the moment decisions. For now, we've got Slap Happy. He immediately sends 2 wisps to wood, so maybe he's going for a neutral hero build. That's what this looks like to me. So I'll come back here in a second and we'll check out the Undead, who has started with a Crypt Graveyard. He's probably going to build a Ziggurat altar and go for, I'd imagine, Death Knight Fiends. It looks like a Fiend build, so I would expect we're going to see Fiends. I want to watch from both players' perspectives, but I wish I could keep Fog of War on as well. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way, though. Alright. Coming back here, Ancient of War going down first, followed by a Moonwell, so it's definitely going to be a neutral hero. Not going for an Ancient of War power creep either. This is, you expect to see it at the top level play, but I frequently choose not to go for the Ancient of War creep as well. I feel like it can lead to trouble, and I can play safely and end up in a good spot either way. Point being, he's not going for it, building the altar here, and I imagine this guy's going to go north to the tavern. Not yet. Over here, just like I expected, altar Ziggurat. That's going to be perfect for the Tomb of Relics. Boom. Maybe a little premature, but it doesn't matter. Is this going to be a Crypt Fiend? Probably. Doesn't have the resources yet. Yeah. And then you'll have to build another Ziggurat, probably right here. Our elf player is going north to the tavern now, just on time for when his altar comes out. He's building an archer and a moonwell, so he's got a full wall off here, which should... It's not going to stop skeletons or ghouls from getting through, but it will stop any heroes from passing into the elf base. Let's see what's coming first. Slap Happy is going to pick up the... You can do it, buddy. Let's see, we have Death Knight here and Fiend. So this is as expected from the elf player. I guess he's still waiting a couple seconds. Or he supply blocked himself. Is that what's happening? Yeah. Supply blocked with the Wisp. That's unfortunate. Uproots, allows his archers out, builds an Ancient of Wonder, which is going to open up his food space, and the Dark Ranger comes out. So we have a Dark Ranger with archers against a Death Knight Fiends. Dark Ranger is not too unpopular against Undead, obviously, because she's not entirely invulnerable to the nuke, but she is invulnerable to the Death Knight's Death Coil. So only 50% of the Undead nuke is effective against Dark Ranger. So that makes her a strong choice automatically. I feel like she can be difficult to use against an Undead, but when you're really good with Silence or building up a good army of skeletons early, she can be very, very powerful. So this is kind of exciting. And we see standard creeping going on. I imagine the tech has started. Yep, just now. Ancient of Wonders is almost done. Over here we have the Death Knight doing the exact same thing. He's picked up a Rod of Necromancy and a Dust of Appearance. So he's prepared. He's ready for some engagements with archers. And no tech yet. It's probably going to be coming soon. He's focusing on getting a couple Crypt Fiends out first. Let's see. Yeah. It picks up a Mantle of Intelligence. Not a great item on the Death Knight. I imagine he'll be selling it shortly. A little bit of extra mana never hurts, but it's not worth filling up an item slot. The Dark Ranger here is going to be able to take down this camp pretty easily, and this is big. We'll see level 2.5 at least, and probably a pretty large item coming out of this Dark Troll Warlord. Hopefully it's something that really synergizes well with his army composition, at least right now. Our Death Knight, Wand of Illusion, not a great item. Can be used well, can be used for scouting. We'll see what he does with it. And standard stuff in the elf base, another Moonwell going down. Excuse me. Oh, looks like our elf is going to expand, and he picks up healing words, so a great item if if used well. Can be massive in fights, can also be cancelled by the opposition if you use it in a fight. But even in a spot like this, you can creep something, take a lot of damage on your units, and then heal up just by camping for another 20 seconds at the spot. So I think that's a pretty solid pick. I'm not the greatest item the Dark Ranger could have found, but it's something. Over here, still archers, lots more archers, and that's a lot of Crypt Fiends from Cochise. He's going for it. We see opening up to 50 food. I'm sure that'll allow 50 food from him. Yep. And oh, that's why I was on the wrong player camera, and he used his Wand of Illusion for, I guess, creeping purposes. That explains a lot. That was a lot of Crypt Fiends for the stage in the game. So he'll heal him up. Definitely have level 3 at this point. Picks up another Wand of Illusion. And scout it over here. Let's see, what does Cochise see? Okay, so he's... Oh, there, skeleton's in. So he sees the Tree of Ages is down. I don't see a Hunter's Hall. And the expansion is halfway up. So is this going to be Ancient of Wind? Yep. Ancient of Wind. So he's just going to try and buy some time with some Archer Druid of the Talon play until his expansion comes online, I imagine, and then he'll definitely have to be teching to something else. Not necessarily lures, but he's going to have more than just Archers and Druid of the Talon to beat an Undead player. But here the Undead has just hit tier 2. The Lich is coming out. We're seeing Crypt Fiends. Slaughterhouse probably right here. Doesn't fit though, so he's going to have to build it right here. Is that what's happening? I hope that's what's happening. And then the tech will begin to tier 3. So this has been a very passive game so far. A lot of passivity. Neither player has been aggressive. All right, Priestess of the Moon second. So our elf player Slap Happy is really committing to the range damage. I like it. Will we see some Dryads mixed in and just a bunch of range, or maybe we'll see Chims? Will we see Chims coming? We're still only tier 2, but the expansion is now online. He should start building those wisps very shortly. Slaughterhouse is here. He was hoping it would build there, but didn't have space. And come on, let's tech. Let's start that tech. As soon as he has wood, I bet he techs. Nice kill for the Undead player. And the Priestess got left behind, but caught on time. Not going to take much damage. Dark Ranger has now hit level 4. And this plus 12 damage. A Book of the Dead. This is going to be a tough fight for the Undead, I think. Those skeletons are level 2 as well, so they're going to take 2 volleys from each fiend. Okay, so he starts going for the Priestess of the Moon and drops a healing ward. It's really not doing a whole lot, though, because the Undead's not dealing any damage to the archers. The Priestess is going to go down. Oh, this is going to be close. Does he send someone to cut it off? Yep, Death Knight's going for the cutoff. He'll probably get the kill. The Priestess is fast, and she's agility based, so getting that... so she's surprisingly tanky against the Undead Nuke as a second hero, but she can only survive so much. The Dark Ranger has been left behind, but has another greater healing potion. Wow. Really solid items for the Dark Ranger. And she's probably going to be able to creep up a little more here, grab a little more advantage. Yeah. There goes the Priestess. Good kill. Good kill by the Undead player. Statues are on the way, halfway to tier 3, a couple more Crypt Fiends. Looks like a very standard Undead build. 1 attack upgrade already. Probably doesn't have web yet, but he also probably doesn't need web yet. We're on the way to a Tree of Eternity as well. Let's see, what's his food limit at? It's at 60. He's starting to get the gold surplus from the expansion. He's got a Moonwell going down for 70. He's gearing up to break into 80 food. So the elf is looking pretty strong right now, I think. I guess, yeah, you just keep creeping. It would be tough to do any damage to the Undead. He's ahead, so he's happy to not be engaging. If he's got the extra income and they're both creeping at an equal pace, then he's going to be ahead in the long run, right? So I think it should be on the Undead at this point to be pushing the Elf player. But he's creeping. Going for, probably waiting for the Orb. I should know what it's called. I can't believe I'm forgetting. Orb of -5 armor. That's what I'm going to call it. Scouting out the Dark Ranger. Going into the base. Sees that he's just hitting tier 3. Undead player is still waiting. So he could be definitely more proactive with his creeping right now or in his harassing. The Elf player is getting free reign of the map and able to almost... Is he going to get level 5 here? Yeah, creeps to level 5 Dark Ranger. He's got his Priestess back, level 1. That's just... Even a level 1 Priestess is so worth it when you're going an army of Archer, Dryad, Druid of the Talon, because that True Shot aura that gives +2 damage to each Archer is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage just for the Archers for each volley, plus the damage is amplified by the Druid of the Talon because they have Fairy Fire, plus the Druid of the Talon also do +2 damage. I don't know why I didn't count them in the first place. Plus the Dark Ranger is going to get extra damage on her attacks. The Priestess is a great hero choice. She's not going to do anything super proactive like Shadow Hunter, which can hex the enemy hero. The Priestess is more just a big unit. Different style of play for sure. And then Naga. Okay, so just keep stuff. There's going to be a lot of focus fire happening here. I imagine that's Slap Happy's plan. Nuke going down. He has to use the invulnerability potion. Oh, and look at the time. That was nice timing. To get the surround on the Death Knight, who's now running away and gets away because of a perfect devour on the Book of the Dead. So now, ooh, the Elf player is overcommitted in this attack. For sure, there's a lot of Crypt Fiends here. He's going to be able to take out the Priestess. No good hide. Look at all the... Wow. Too much focus fire from the Elf player. The Death Knight did not go down, and there were a lot of losses here. Is that a kill? That's a kill. This Archer's going to go down. Wow, okay, I think that was a very good fight for the Undead player. He's got level 4-2 now against level 5 and 1. Lost most of his army. Has a huge gold surplus. Should definitely be pumping stuff out. But right now only has 2 unit producing buildings. That's a mistake. The Chimera Roosts, I'm just going to call them Chims, are just going down now. And he's going to be strapped for wood. Those roosts are very expensive, or at least they're wood expensive. Okay, Orb of Corruption. God. Alright, so creeping is going to be super easy for the Undead from here on out. Easy level 3. The nuke just got dangerous, especially if the Death Knight can hit level 5. The Priestess of the Moon and Naga at level 1 are just easy targets for the Undead. So are... Frost Nova is amazing against Archers and Druid of the Talon. I don't know if these are going to be the answer. If Crypt Fiends just get web, I don't think he's going to be able to deal enough damage to stop the Undead nuke. This is going to be a tough fight. Plus Destroyers can't even... Well, Destroyers obviously can't be hurt by Chims. Interesting position. The expansion is still going strong, though, so it's still definitely looking okay for the Elf player. This is a big creep for the Undead. Will he get level 5? Ooh, an Ankh. Not great. Probably not planning on losing his Death Knight, but it's an alright insurance policy. Let's see. I probably would have pulled the Lich back for this creep spot to try and get level 5 on the Death Knight. Because... he'll probably be able to find enough creeps at the pace this game is going to get to level 5 before the next big engagement, but level 4 on the Lich is not that important compared to the level 3 Death Coil. I think that's something you want to get out as quickly as possible. Let's see, how's Undead doing now? He's at 60 of 60 and he's supply capped himself, so this is not a big mistake for sure. He should have not broached 50 food until he had enough supply and gold to keep pumping units out. He shouldn't be sitting at 60 and now waiting for his coffers to refill. That's a mistake. giving the elf even more of a gold advantage. Hunter's Hall finally going down, gearing up to maybe get an Ancient of Lore or at least an attack upgrade. Lots of gems coming, and another Hunter's Hall, so he's going to be pumping out upgrades. That's definitely what that says. Elf over here. Lightning Shield is going to do some damage. Nice pullback. Oh, it died anyway. Gonna have to pull that one back too. Power creeping these two heroes. Didn't bring his Dark Ranger in. That's a good play. Oh, sorry. Yes, he did. He should have pulled him back, because even though the Dark Ranger is level 5, I believe he's still getting or absorbing some of what experience these two could be sharing. Either way, level 2 on the Priestess. I imagine it's Searing Arrows. It doesn't seem like he's the kind of guy to go scout. And still level 1 on the Naga. Let's see this. Plus 8 damage on the Chims, too. That True Shot Aura is just really powerful. So, Undead player. This is going to be a big fight. He scouts out the expansion. Goes for the Moonwell. Frost Armor on the Death Knight, I like it, and picks up the Dark Ranger of his own. Okay. Okay, let's see this. The web, yeah. That web's going to be tough. This is not a good spot for the elf to be engaging right now. Slap Happy, I don't think this is your spot. And you're taking out those fiends quickly, though. Look at that. The focus fire on the destroyer now. So trims are going down. Oh, focus on the Death Knight. He'll probably let him go because of the Ankh. Yep. Okay, they're trading blows pretty evenly here. The Undead definitely comes out on top. Definitely comes out on top. Well done again, Cochise. Let's see, is he going to take down the expansion? He's got level 5-2 now. Looks like the elf player is going to let the expansion go. He's still sitting, pumping out those gems. He really likes those gems. Feeling good. Those are the tier 3 unit. They've got to work. They've got to work. And they're so cool. But these destroyers are going to be really problematic for him. Also because cold arrows, of course, don't work on destroyers. Archers die so quickly to these hero levels on an undead player. But the undead is, no, he's still got tons of gold. I think Cochise is looking really strong right now. I think this is going to be a tough spot for Slap Happy to come back from. How are his resources? 826. Okay, he's got quite a bit of gold. Considering how much he's got queued up. Hippos. Hippogriffs are a great call. Some of them are going to get webbed, but if he can still... If he has enough air that a couple of them stay up and can just pressure the destroyers, that's going to really help out. I think Druid of the Talon don't have a place in his army right now because Fairy Fire is more just fodder for the destroyers than anything. They also die too quickly. And archers, you know, I don't know about archers here. I don't know. You gotta get something though, right? You need some firepower in there. So we now see the undead is expanding, looking really strong. I wish I would... Like, he doesn't need to break 63 of 80. Yeah, you don't need to be at 63 of 80 here. You should have gone to 80 of 80 and then gone for the expansion. Or stayed at 50, expanded, and then gone to 80. Don't do the expansion in the middle. It doesn't make any sense. Also doesn't have the tech structures to pump out units fast enough for when he does come online. He's going to have to build another crypt or something. So the undead is still way ahead, but I feel like he could definitely have macroed a little more effectively here. Researching Burrow, I like it. And this is going to be a good spot for the elf. He'll get... Nice, that's a good item for the Naga. Hopefully he'll pick up level 3 on the Priestess. Oh, just about. And a Scroll of the Beast. Level 2 True Shot Aura will really be a lot of damage for him. He needs more hippos. Yeah, they're still coming. You know what? I'm kind of... If the elf gets to 80 of 80 food with this kind of army, it's still... There's a lot of damage output. He can nuke down a Death Knight really quickly. Really, really quickly. This is an interesting spot. Another one on the way. What are the upgrades here? We have 1-1 versus 3-2. Still more in the Undead's favor. Really, really strong. He's moving up to 80 food, but he's running out of gold at this point. The expansion's almost up, and he's got 2 Acolytes ready. I like building the Necropolis there. He's ahead, so have the opportunity to teleport there right away so that you can combat his army and not lose anything. If you just go zigs and are caught across the map, even if your army's way stronger, it might take you too long to get here, and the elf would be able to take out the expansion and run away. I like seeing the Necropolis there over just a massive amount of zigs. And even though with this many chims, if he has Corrosive Breath, that thing's going to go down fast. This is a nice move by the elf player. He's cutting in. Hopefully the Undead... Yep, he's got the teleport. He's got lots of silence. He's got nuke. He's got some solid items all around. And he teleports right away. Is he going to get it? Oh, he doesn't get there on time. I was talking all that time. The chims are too fast. Wow, the elf is back in this game now. The elf is back in this game now. There's no expansion for either player. They both are basically out of gold in their mains. Cochise is at 70 of 80. Slap Happy's at 80 of 80, where he should be. Cochise, you're playing so well. Just get to 80 food. What are you doing? What are you doing? 3/3 upgrades. He's starting to get Spirit Towers. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a mistake. Chims will just wreck those things. They have more range than Spirit Towers do. But I guess it stops him from rushing in. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. There's some greater plan at work here. Nice web. Okay, this is a big fight. This might be the end of the game right here. I still like the Undead's position. If he pulled back a bit now. Oh, what's going on here? The Death Knight's going down. Death Knight is forced to teleport. Looks like a lot of the chims have gone down, though. Web is doing a good job. If he pushes and pulls a little bit, like Web and Force, because now this chim is out of the fight, right? And he'll let some fly in, pull back, and then fight over here. Oh, he went for the nuke, and the elf nuke wins out, but now the Naga goes down. Fiends are going down. Oh my god, what's going to happen? He's attacking the chim. I like it. Another chimera goes down. Burrow is probably unnecessary here. I'd like to see some nuke. Nuke that priestess. What are you doing? Crypt Fiend goes down. That's going to... A skeleton. Nice Frost Nova. Oh, that Death Knight being down is a huge deal. The priestess is going to get away. Can the Dark Ranger get any picks here? I don't know. I don't think this chim should be here. Priestess is gone. You're not going to catch it. Wow. He doesn't have the gold to resurrect his Death Knight. He's gonna have to unsummon or sell some items. He does have items on his lich, I saw. He's gonna lose a fiend here. No. Well, yeah, but trade for a chim. That's not a good fight. They're not a good trade. Dark Ranger is running, but he's almost got level 6. He's almost got level 6, which could always turn the tide of a stalemate like this. What's he gonna do? How are resources over here? Elf has level 5 and 4 and no gold to get back the altar. I mean the Naga. And he's uprooted his tree. He's going to start the march. Oh, this is so close. This is so close. He hasn't started unsummoning yet. You've got to use your... You've got to unsummon. You've got to unsummon. Get that Death Knight back. Oh my god. He gets the priestess. He gets the priestess and now he starts focusing the Dark Ranger in the elf base. He loses a Crypt Fiend. What is happening? This is a dangerous spot. Heal up, use the Moonwells. Get the Dark Ranger. Oh, he gets level 6, and now he's gonna be able to eat. Oh my god, no, what are you doing? No! The Naga's coming back now. He had enough gold for the Naga. Oh, and he's got some archers. Gets the pick, but that's going to be fodder. And then he gets level 6. Lich, he had the level 6 already. Death and Decay is going to be powerful. What is happening in this game? And he still hasn't decided to unsummon. Unsummon like 5 ziggurats and get your heroes back, man. Oh no, he's got an expansion down. If he can get some wisps in this, then he's going to win the game. And Cochise thinks that the Ancient of whatever, the Tree of Eternity is the last expansion. He thinks that's the last thing. Oh, he finally unsummoned. He did it. He's getting the Death Knight back. Yes. Oh, huge Frost Nova. Yep. He's going to get the Tree of Eternity. Is there just a scout here? That one's still not getting anything. He has no wisps in there. They all died. But he's got a Naga that's level 3. Splitting up the treants. Trying to get the Ancients to tank for the Tree of Eternity. Lich is starting to take some damage, but the Death Knight's going to be out. Unsummon some more, Cochise. Unsummon some more so you can get your Dark Ranger. Or try and expand. Ghouls. Ooh, I don't know if those ghouls are a good idea. Well, I guess they could help, but now he's expanding up here too. It's going to take out this enchanted gold mine. I don't think there's much the elf can do about it. That Lich is just too strong for that Naga. Yeah, there's nothing the Naga can do against this Lich. But you've got to cancel the gold, Cochise. Nice kill. I think that's going to be game. It looks like the elf's going to call it. He doesn't have any income. He's not building wisps. He's not building wisps. Oh, but he's getting a Dark Ranger. But the Dark Ranger's not going to be able to combat that. And the Death Knight is out. Level 5 Death Knight is out. The ghouls are doing their job. Nova? Ooh. Oh, he's got Nature's Blessing. I didn't realize he had Nature's Blessing. Uprooting might work. Huh. One wisp mining. Death Knight shows up. That Death Knight just speeds everything up so much. It's amazing how much more powerful this little thing looks with the Death Knight with it. Ancient of Wind goes down. Still not entangled there. 2 gold. He's starting to unsummon. It looks like he's trying to expand. Slap Happy seems unhappy with himself. And the game is over. Alright, so that was, again, casual play for casual players. That's what I'm casting here, but that was a fun game anyway. It was close. I enjoyed seeing the Priestess of the Moon Naga attempt. It didn't work out here, but it was still a fun game. So let me know what you think. Questions, comments, criticisms are, of course, welcome. And have a great rest of your day.